gentlemen. This is Eric. This is Jacob Cast 2024. I'm gonna do my SmackDown review. SmackDown dripping off the air. I'm gonna do a quick SmackDown review. It wasn't much on the show. It was the go home show of WrestleMania until tomorrow. We are gonna talk about the news and rumor. We're gonna talk about WrestleMania predictions. I will make my predictions. Um, I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support. Hit that like button. Leave a comment. Please subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comment section if y'all want to see more. Um, we're gonna go through WrestleMania predictions night one and night two. There are at least like 13 matches on the card. 7 matches for night one, 6 matches for night two. We're gonna go through all of them. We're gonna go through what we think it should be, what will happen on the show, and then we will watch the Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame is on right now, I think. Hold on. All right, so I'm hoping y'all can hear me. Really hope that y'all can hear me. Just want to let you guys know. Yeah. All right, so just want to show you guys something. Now we're gonna show you guys the Mac card. I think I showed this on Monday. Hold on. Okay, so this is with Becky Lynch. They didn't say it's gonna open, I don't think. Gunther and Sami Zayn. Those are the two matches on night one on Saturday. The IC title. We got Jimmy and Jay for night one. You know what? I think I'll get my predictions out the way. I know I'm going to be watching the podcast through JD from New York, Salamander, and the other, and Fightful. And I know the Hall of Fame's on that, so I will watch the Hall of Fame. I should watch that now. It's already on right now, so it's on Peacock. So let me just get my predictions over with. Night one, I don't think they said it's gonna open the show. I'm not sure if they're gonna. It might be later on. Becky and Rhea for the Women's World Championship. The build has been great. It's been very decent. It's been very good. I love the brawls and the promos they have. The one thing I didn't like was when Becky brought up her kid. I didn't really like that, but I did like the brawl that they had. Um, who I think will win? Obviously, Rhea Ripley gonna win. Becky Lynch is the second big challenger for Rhea. Her first big challenger was Nia Jax. And Rhea hadn't really had a pretty good title reign since she won from Charlotte last year. She wrestled Zelina Vega, Natalia in like 1 minute. She wrestled Raquel. That was a terrible match. She wrestled 4 other women at Crown Jewels in a pretty good performance. She wrestled Zoe Stark. Wasn't really a good challenger, just like a filler feud. Nia Jax was the only real challenger for Rhea. Becky Lynch is now her second. This should be a good match. Rhea really going to retain. She has to retain because there's no credible challenger for Rhea. Becky don't need it. Becky's already had a moment. She's already been champion. It's Rhea who's going to win it. And we'll see where she goes from here. Who's next in line for Rhea? It has to be someone new to beat Rhea. And we don't know who that is. So obviously, it could be Liv Morgan that could be built up. But like Rhea going to retain. She's going to beat Becky. It's going to be a very good match. Now, this match could end maybe in a screwy finish to where the feud might continue. Or it's going to be a one-off. We won't know. I'd be upset if Becky won because Becky don't need it. Rhea going to retain. Alright, so we got Gunther and Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship. This one I'm kind of torn on. I think my prediction is that Gunther's going to win. I think Gunther was supposed to retain. Remember, Gunther was supposed to face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, and Brock got pulled from the show because of the Vince allegations. And with Punk going down from injury, Plank got changed. I do agree that Chad Gable should have been the one to face Gunther. He should have won that gauntlet match to Sami Zayn. But Sami Zayn's the bigger star and the most over babyface on the show. He main evented last year, one of the best storylines ever. And this storyline with Gunther is pretty good. The story of him losing, the story of him thinking that is he going to end the longest reigning IC champion? Because last year he ended the longest reigning tag team champion the best tag team in the Usos. This year, could he end the best IC champion of all time, who's the longest reigning champion? I wouldn't mind it. It seems they want it. It seems they mega over. He's the baby face. I think it should have been Chad Gable. I think they'll be fucked up with this storyline. Instead of doing a ladder match for the tag team match, we could have done a ladder match for the see who facing the IC title. You could have had night one a 6-man ladder match, winning facing Gunter on night two. You could have Sami Zayn on the card, but Chad Gable could have won it and won the ladder match and faced Gunter, but they didn't want to go that well. So I think Gunter's gonna win. I'm gonna stick with Gunter. I think Gunter's gonna win. It's gonna be a great match. They'll go about 20 minutes. Chad Gable may get involved. He may play a factor in this. That is what I predict. Chad Gable could win. If he doesn't, I mean, Sami Zayn could win. If he doesn't, I'm thinking with Gunter. So I think Gunter's gonna retain. Based on the build they've been telling have been phenomenal. I love the promos and the story that they're telling, making me believe Sami Zayn could win. Sami Zayn's already been IC champion 3 times. Already had his moment. I don't think he needs it. I think Gunter will retain. If Gunter loses it, where's it Gunter go after this? Is he gonna be in the main event scene? I don't think so. I don't think he will. What's he gonna do? Win Money in the Bank? He could. I think Sami Zayn should win Money in the Bank. He should be starting in the world title scene. Probably face Drew McIntyre when he wins the belt. So I'm gonna predict Gunter to win. Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso, brother versus brother, twin versus twin. The build-up has been pretty lackluster. There hasn't been that much interesting. The only thing that we got was Jimmy turning on Jay, costing him the match at SummerSlam. He cost him the tag team titles. They had a face-to-face at the Rumble. That was an interesting moment. And then he cost him the IC title. And then we had like one face-to-face on Monday Night Raw. And some of that made no sense really, but this is what they wanted. I saw the promo. I saw them at the press conference. This should be a pretty good match. It should be very big. Um, who I think will win this match? I'm not sure. I'm kind of torn on this one. I think both guys. I think Jay will win since he's the face and Jay's more over and he's done more than Jimmy. So maybe Jay's gonna win, or maybe Jimmy could win. Now we will talk about the main event after, but maybe Jimmy could win. And if The Rock and Roman Reigns win, that could be the storyline. The bloodline was strong, but Roman Reigns was it. We'll talk about the main event later, but I'm gonna go with Jay. I think Jay's gonna win. Maybe Jimmy wins, and the feud gonna continue. He might win with a screwy way, based on based on the based on the the interview that they had earlier at the WrestleMania kickoff show. Maybe maybe Jimmy gonna get maybe Jimmy will get the one off here. But I'll go with Jay just to be safe. Um, we have Damage Control versus Bianca Belair, Naomi, and Jade Cargill. Now, clearly the faces are going over. This is Jade Cargill debut match on the main roster. It's a WrestleMania debut. Of course, he's gonna win. Damage Control gonna lose. There's no way that Jade Cargill and her team don't get the win here. They've been booking Jade pretty good. But we'll have to see what happens after WrestleMania. Is he gonna be a face? Is he gonna be a heel? We'll have to see. I think Bianca's a turn heel and is to change the character and get Jade over. Will Jade be trusted in that main event scene? She could be. We have to wait and see. Now this is a way to have the heel get some offense and then get the babyface come back. Jade comes in, does her spots. She's gonna get a big pop. She's gonna get a massive entrance. She's mega over. I can't wait. This match will be decent. Jade Cargill will get the win here. They have big plan for Jade Cargill. Now we have the other match is a 6-pack ladder match for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions. Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, Awesome Truth, Judgment Day, DIY, The New Day, Newcastle Republic. I'm not sure who's gonna win here. This one's also unpredictable. Now, based on what Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis said, they said that both teams had to climb up and unhook all 4 belts. So a lot of people are predicting that they may split the titles. They may ununify the title. We could see 2 teams walk out with the Raw Tag Team title or the SmackDown Tag Team titles. I think a babyface will go over. I predicted DIY to go over, and I predicted Austin Truth. If not, maybe Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. If you're gonna split the titles, I think a heel will go over. Jevon could retain, but I don't think they will. I think Jevon gonna lose. I'm kind of tired of Jevon. I'm kind of over them. So I think Jevon will lose the tag team titles. I think based on the storyline that they were telling months ago with R-Truth, that maybe R-Truth in the Miz's moment, based on everything he went with the Judgment Day. That might be where the story ends. I think WWE fucked up the storyline. It should have been Awesome Truth and Judgment Day, but they changed it. If WWE gonna really split the title, which I don't agree with, and I don't like, I don't want to see that at all, but it could happen. I don't think I don't think either show is strong enough to have two sets of tag team titles. I've been saying this in 2016. There was no reason for two tag team titles. There's not enough tag team. The roster's not good enough. If that does happen, it's gonna be a baby face and a heel going over. Maybe DIY could go over. This is Tommaso Ciampa and Gargano's first WrestleMania, so it'll be a great moment. DIY gonna go over. If not, then it could be R2 from the Miz, or we could see Austin Theory and Grayson Waller sitting there on WrestleMania, and you can do something with Austin Theory and Waller. But to be safe, I'm gonna pick DIY to go over here. If they're really gonna merge the title, if they're really gonna unify, if they're gonna split the tag team title, then I think Austin Theory and Grayson Waller will be the heels on SmackDown with those titles, and DIY will be the babyface on Raw with the titles. That's what I predict. If not, then I can see R-Truth and Mid winning. So I'm gonna leave that there. I think when Judgment Day loses, we may get Damien Priest camping in since they've been teasing it for months. Um, we had whoa. Oh, they changed it. It was supposed to be Dragon Lee, but now they changed it to Andrade. What? Rey Mysterio was supposed to wrestle. Rey Mysterio was supposed to team up with Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee is now part of the LWO, but now it's been reported they changed it. Rey Mysterio was going to team up with Andrade. I think there was a backstage segment somewhere where I guess they changed it. Rey Mysterio and Andrade will face Santos Escobar and Dominic Mysterio. I really think they fucked up the feud. It should have been about Rey and Santos, but Dominic got involved. Clearly, it's not done with Rey. And because based on what we've been seeing on Monday Night Raw with Andrade and those interacting with Dominic of him being in Judgment Day, he got involved. Everything's really confusing here. I think they fucked up with the storyline because the story was focused on Rey and Santos because Santos cost Rey the U.S. title at the Crown Jewels and he turned heel and then Rey got hurt and then Santos had been battling the LWO, Carlito, and Dragon Lee. And then Dominic gets involved. He helps them beat Rey on Raw 2 weeks ago. And then now we get the interaction with Andrade, who I think will win this match. Clearly, it's going to be, I don't know who's going to win this match. I think it could go either way. I think Rey and Andrade, well, since this is Andrade's first WrestleMania, Andrade should get the victory. Now, this is also Santos' first WrestleMania. Maybe they want to give Dominic payback against his father. I don't know. The match is unpredictable. I'm not sure who's going to win here now. I predicted Santos and Dominic, but now they added Andrade in this match, so maybe Andrade and Rey may go over, and we might do something with Andrade. We'll have to wait and see. Um, wait, that's the main event. For the main event, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins versus The Rock, and Roman Reigns. The stipulation is that if Cody and Seth win, it will be the bloodline is banned from ringside. But if Rock and Roman win, it's gonna be bloodline wars. Anything goes. The Rock and Roman Reigns are gonna win. But based on the build and the storyline and how they've been booking, how they've been setting this whole thing up, and after we saw Rock and Roman Reigns go over and looked very strong on the Go Home show on Monday Night Raw this week, they're really trying to make you think that Cody and Seth are gonna win this match, and it's gonna be Cody and Roman, and then maybe it's three friends. It's gonna be a bad ending. There's no way Cody and Seth are winning. There's no way that Roman Reigns is gonna pin. He should not the title on night two. And I don't see The Rock losing after over a decade of being away from the ring. I think the story is it's going to be Rock and Cody. The build have been made about Rock and Cody. The Rock been coming out there burying Cody Rhodes, shitting on Cody Rhodes, talking about his mother. He um he made Cody bleed on Raw 2 weeks, and that was a great segment, one of the best segments ever. So I think I think The Rock and Roman are gonna win. The heels have to go over. There's no way for the babyfaces to go over. Now gonna make night one way too predictable, way too obvious, way too boring, and just lame. And it's not gonna interest the fans. Having it be bloodline rule will interest the fan because there'll be interference, there'll be bloodline shenanigans. We'll see a lot of people get involved based on what they did on Monday Night Raw 2 weeks ago, showing Stone Cold and John Cena. We could see them get involved. They could help Cody Rhodes overcome the bloodline. Seth will get involved. Jake will get involved. All hell gonna break loose. And then we will talk about the main event night 2 in a little bit. But Roman and Rock are going over here. That's how it's gonna be. I'd be shocked if Cody and Seth win. Because Cody and Seth, they look like shit going into the build of WrestleMania. They've been absolutely destroyed on the mic and in the ring. Winning. Cody Rhodes should not pin Roman Reigns until night 2. Seth ain't pinning Roman. Seth is your world champion. Roman Reigns is your universal champion. They should look strong in this match. They should not be pinned. It's either Cody pinned The Rock or The Rock pinned Cody. And The Rock has to pin Cody. That's the adversity. That's the obstacle in his way. The Rock in his way. This is the adversity that we talked about since last year. This is the obstacle. This is the struggle. Cody had to overcome all this on night 2. So Rock and Roman Reigns are going to win. And we'll get the heel going over. We'll get the bad ending. But after what we saw on Monday Night Raw this week, do you really think that the Rock and Roman Reigns are going to look strong? If Rock and Roman win, do you really think that they're going to do what they did on Monday Night Raw, on WrestleMania, and have the show go off like that? I'm afraid it might not happen. There could be a swerve or a shocking ending. We could get interference in this match. We could see Jimmy, Solo, Jay get involved in this match. We could see that. We won't know until we get to the main event. But man, the build-up had been great. Seth and Roman have been afterthought. Seth is like the fourth wheel. Roman Reigns is like the third wheel. This is your real main event that people care about. And if The Rock pinned Cody, we could do Rock and Cody at SummerSlam or at Saudi Arabia. If The Rock wants to wrestle, I'd be shocked if that happens. I don't think it will because The Rock's going to shoot a movie after WrestleMania. Like in May, going to shoot a movie, they said. So he may be gone for a while. And we don't know when Reigns will come back. If you guys watch the documentary that Roman Reigns had on the A&E, if Roman Reigns loses, then he's gone. Which I highly doubt that. I think we will see Roman Reigns. We could get Seth and Roman probably at SummerSlam. We could set and start teasing the dissension in the bloodline. That's what I think is gonna happen. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, so I predict Rock and Roman. I'd be shocked if Cody and Seth win because I'm afraid that if we get the happy ending on night 1 with the babyfaces going over looking strong, there's no way Cody Rhodes is walking out night 2 with the title. There's gonna be a swerve, there'll be a screwy finish, something's gonna happen in that main event. Cody Rhodes may win the belt, may get screwed over. We don't know if Damian Priest is gonna tease a casting or not. It could be after WrestleMania, but so like we'll have to wait and see. Alright. This is oh wait, here we go. Night 2 on Sunday. Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Championship. The build have been great. The promos have been phenomenal. I predict Drew McIntyre to win. If he doesn't win, now CM Punk is going to be on commentary. CM Punk has made this interesting. He'll be on commentary, so CM Punk, he's going to play a factor in the main event. He could screw either Seth. I said it before. Seth Rollins is dropping that title. He's done everything he could. He's been champion for over a year. It's been long enough. It's time for something new, something different. Drew McIntyre is more deserving to be champion. He's been a great heel. He's been protected. The promos he's been cutting going into this. And Drew McIntyre is more deserving to be world champion and have a better WrestleMania moment than 4 years ago. Because his moment got screwed because of COVID. Drew McIntyre should walk out for a chair after all the hard work he's done. Wait, what? Yeah, so hold on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There was a message. Screw it. Anyway, anyway, like I was saying, if CM Punk gets involved and somehow screws over Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins win in a screwy way, then I could see Damian Priest casting in and winning the world title. Because Damian Priest had 2 nights to cast in. He had 2 nights to tease a cast in. If it didn't cast in, what does that say about his character? What does that say about the Money in the Bank? You'll make Priest look like an idiot. So Priest will definitely tease a cast in. If Drew McIntyre gets screwed over by CM Punk and Seth Rollins wins by a roll up and he gets distracted by Punk, then I can see Damian Priest coming out casting in and winning the world title. But if Drew McIntyre wins clean, hits a Claymore kick and wins the world title and gets his moment, there is no way Drew McIntyre is losing the belt. No way. Now I don't know if they announced Cardiff in May. That could be in September, I think, maybe, and maybe Drew will win it there. I'm not sure, but if Drew McIntyre wins the title clean, he's not losing the belt. He shouldn't lose the belt. He's your heel. Damian Priest is a heel. You can't do heel for his heel. That's why I'm afraid for Cody Rhodes, the babyface. If he wins the belt, he may get screwed over and may get captain on and have the belt taken from him. I'm afraid that might happen. I'm afraid. So I'm hoping. I can't wait to see what happens in the World Title match. Something has to happen in the World Title match. Something gonna happen to where Punk may get involved, and we could see Priest in. Now the match is gonna be great. Now, do I see Drew McIntyre losing? Drew McIntyre lost twice. He lost the crown jewels clean. Day one, he got screwed over because of Damian Priest. There's no way he's gonna lose 3 times. I think he has to win. And if he loses, that will hurt his momentum and hurt the one that he put on. So I think Drew. I'm gonna stick with Drew just to be safe. Io Sky versus Bailey. Bailey won the Rumble. She challenged Io Sky for the Women's Championship. The build have been okay. It's been pretty decent. The promo that Bailey have been cutting and the interviews have been phenomenal. I think Bailey is more deserving to get her moment and be champion. She won the 4 horsewomen who hadn't gotten a moment at WrestleMania. Charlotte had, Becky has, Sasha has, so it's time for Bailey to get her moment. Should be a great match. I don't know. I don't think Io Sky has had a great title win. She's been like an afterthought, really. The title win had been that good since she won it. It was the moment when she won it at SummerSlam and at Fastlane. I think her best opponent was Bianca, but since then, been pretty lackluster. She hasn't win build up. I think Bailey will be a lot better. I think Bailey will win. Jay could turn heel. Bianca may turn heel, and maybe those can be her programs. I think Bailey will win. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna go with Bailey for this. I think Io Sky don't even know if she could. She's had a pretty long time to win. I think she may drop it. I'd be shocked if she loses it. We could see Damage Control get involved. Now, if WWE gonna have Damage Control lose, the Damage Control lose the 6-woman tag? Is Io gonna lose? Or are they gonna be a screwy finish where the feud may continue? Or maybe Bailey could win and could face Dakota Kai for the championship, or Kairi Sane, since there's history there. So I'm gonna go with Bailey here. We have a 6-man Philadelphia 3 fight, Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits, the Pride versus the Final Testament, Karrion Kross and AOP. Should be a good match. I'm glad that Bobby Lashley's on the card because he got screwed last year with his bullshit. I'm also a fan of Karrion Kross because it's his first WrestleMania. Now, I don't care who wins this match. I just want this feud to be over. The feuds have been ice cold. They've been dead. A lot of people don't really like it. People think Kross is boring. I think Kross is great. It's just that I'm just not feeling. I'm just not feeling it with this feud. It's been shit. I don't know. There's no heat. Don't know what they're fighting over. I'm just glad it coming to an end. I'm okay with who wins here. If Karrion Kross wins, then he should be a heel that can be in line for Cody Rhodes when he wins the title. If Bobby Lashley wins, then okay, what did Lashley do? Is he gonna face Roman Reigns? If Karrion Kross wins, he could face Cody Rhodes when Cody wins the belt. So I'm gonna go with Karrion Kross and or AOP just to end the feud and move on. Cause it's time we move this on, man. Ellie, we have Logan Paul. Wait, what? We have Logan Paul and Kevin Owens, Randy Orton for the U.S. title triple threat match. I think Logan Paul. I'm going with Logan Paul. Logan Paul can retain. The feud have been decent. I don't like Part Timer being champion, but he's levity. But Logan Paul is fantastic in the ring. He's phenomenal. This would be a great match. I think Logan Paul will sneak away a victory. I don't think Kevin Owens is the guy for it. He doesn't need it. Randy Orton doesn't need the U.S. title. He, he's a veteran, so he's not gonna win it. I think the plan is to have LA Knight and Logan Paul. Some people think it can be at SummerSlam. There's no way that you're gonna drag it out way too long. Logan Paul is a part timer. He's not there every week. He's not on the show every week. I think he should defend at the next pay per view to and drop it to LA Knight. So Logan Paul gonna retain here. He'll sneak away a victory. So he gonna retain here. AJ Styles versus LA Knight. LA Knight gonna win here. Some people think AJ Styles might win if feud might continue. No, the feud haven't going on since December, since AJ turned heel, and AJ screwed him over at the Chamber. And the feud have been very personal with them being arrested, him breaking into AJ's house for home invasion. It's been very personal. This is a match that deserves a stipulation. They deserve a stipulation. So LA Knight have to win here and get his moment. And when LA Knight wins and Logan Paul wins, that's going to be your next feud. If AJ Styles wins, then we could see AJ Styles taking on Cody Rhodes when Cody wins the belt. Okay, Cody needs some big heels. If not, I'm gonna move for LA Knight so he can get his moment, get momentum, and face Logan Paul for the US title. That's what I'm going for. And now we got Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. As you guys know, they have for well over a year since he lost last year. Since they aired the documentary, they teased it in October. Cody won the Rumble, pointed at Roman Reigns. But everything changed when The Rock came out, when Cody Rhodes handed his opportunity to The Rock and said, "Not WrestleMania," making Cody look like an idiot. Now, the build-up hadn't been about Reigns and Cody. They've been like an afterthought. The Rock has overshadowed this main event. Now, we all know Cody Rhodes is going to win. It's going to be Bloodline Wars. Reigns and The Rock will go over night one, and Cody Rhodes will go over night two. He'll overcome all the adversity and all the obstacles in his way. The Bloodline will get involved. There'll be interference. There'll be shenanigans with your weapons. Cody Rhodes will get the win, get his moment. Finally, be the guy to end his four-year title reign. Roman Reigns is a part-timer. We don't want to see Roman Reigns hold the title hostage for like 5 months. And I don't want him on SmackDown talking to his phone because Reigns is not there. I don't want to see laziness. And the other thing is, I don't want to hear people say that Roman Reigns is going to break Hulk Hogan's record. What record? There is no record. I don't want to hear that. Who cares? What? Why? So we can be third place? It means nothing. Roman Reigns is not retained. He should drop the title to Cody Rhodes. It's time. It's been long enough. I know there are a lot of people that don't want to see Cody Rhodes win the title because of how he's been booked. But I'm curious to see how a babyface can be booked as champion on SmackDown. It's been a while since we had the most over babyface in a big storyline in this match in this moment. On the last babyface that they trusted was Drew McIntyre, and his moment was screwed because of COVID. It's been 10 years now since we had a babyface with this much story, who mega over, this much story who the fans want to see. Last time we saw it with Daniel Bryan 10 years ago. And his story was different because Bryan didn't win the Rumble. He had an uphill battle where he had to beat Triple H, beat Evolution, get his moment, one of the biggest moments of all time. Cody Rhodes had to beat the Rock and Roman to keep the bloodline from interfering. And if he loses, it's going to be more harder for him. I think Cody Rhodes should win on his own. I don't think he needs help. He's a win on his own. So we got Jimmy and Solo. Jay and Solo in the main event for SmackDown. So Seth and Cody are gonna do what they did on what Rock and Roman Reigns did because they aren't here. Hold on for a minute. God damn it! God damn it! What the hell? So Cody and Seth did what they did. So Cody and Seth did what they did what Rock and Roman did on Monday Night Raw. I find it kind of lame. Hold on. Yeah, you saying that may not happen. Now they're promo making it very clear they are winning, and they do win. I don't want to see it. So that tells me that if Cody's not winning night one, clearly they're promo he's not winning night one. He shouldn't win night one. It's not happening. Cody and Seth aren't winning night one. I have a feeling that I do have a feeling that there may be a screwy finish. So something's gonna happen in night two main event, night one and night two. There may be a screwy finish that's gonna protect Roman Reigns and Cody to where I have a feeling something's gonna happen in that main event. I did not want the battle royal because I didn't give a fuck about the battle royal. All right, hold on. I'm just gonna show this for a minute. Hold on for a minute. All right. The coward said that I'm weak. You drive to walk. The pride. All right. Well, Cody Rhodes and Seth aren't winning night one. Because now you're going to make main event too predictable, too obvious, and way too easy, and it's going to be lame. Without no interference or any swerve, I think there'll be a swerve. Something can happen in the main event. To Cody win the belt, not clean, and some screwy finish, to where the feud going to continue. Because I got a feeling that this feud, it may continue. Alright, so hold on for a second. Now, I didn't like the end of this show. Why did Cody and Seth have to do what Rock and Roman did on night two? I mean, Cody and Seth pretty much copied what Rock and Roman did to them on Monday Night Raw, and now you're doing it on SmackDown. It wasn't even that good. I enjoyed Rock and Roman Reigns beatdown. As I said before, Cody and Seth have looked like shit going into the WrestleMania. They've been absolutely destroyed by Rock and Roman Reigns on the mic and the ring. Cody and Seth aren't winning night one because that wouldn't make any sense. Why would you waste away the Ross heel one for that? That's not happening. Hate him because he's nasty. No. Rock and Roman Reigns are clearly winning night one, and it's gonna set up Rock and Cody and Seth and Roman. That's the direction I think that they're going. Oh wait, I forgot. I didn't watch the Battle Royal, nor did I care. As always, coming to you live from the OTS. Thank you guys so very much for joining me on this Friday evening, wherever you may be. I have a feeling that WWE was going to put Paul Heyman on first, is what I'm seeing now in the chat. Paul Heyman coming out to the ECW team, says JB in the chat. I thought that they would put Paul Heyman on last, but they might as well get the biggest name that they have for the Hall of Fame out of the way. So then you guys can go over to here and watch the best. Hold on, I'm gonna have to switch it. I paused it because I know that the Hall of Fame is on. The Hall of Fame's on. You said Paul Heyman was on first. Wow, this looks different. Paul Heyman was on first. Fans are chanting for ECW. Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman. My name is Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman is in. Paul Heyman came out first. He's inducted in the Hall of Fame. Paul Heyman, the only thing I care about in this Hall of Fame. I love Paul Heyman. I've been a fan of him for years. I'm only going to show one screenshot. I'm not going to show all of it. I don't want to show too much. But the Hall of Fame is on. CM Punk. CM Punk is also at the Hall of Fame as well. Everyone's there. You damn right I deserve it. He said yeah. I love Paul Heyman, man. Paul's my favorite manager. Fans are chanting for ECW. One of the best ever. I didn't prepare anything tonight, but as I said in the media, I really wanted to feel the room, and I'm not very good as just speaking as me. So I asked somebody who's been up here, Rob Van Dam. Rob Van Dam. Rob Van Dam's in the Hall of Fame. We all know the history of Rob Van Dam. I'm just a Jew boy from the Bronx. How do I reveal myself just as me? I haven't done it
in 40-something years, except at home. And Van Dam says in his eloquent manner, so
Yeah.
I figured I gotta figure this out. I gotta ask someone who would understand what myself, just Paul, no middle name, Heyman is like. So I asked my son, Jacob, who's sitting right there. Next to his sister, Azalea, my daughter. And they're sitting next to a man for whom I have indescribable respect. CM. And I said to my son, Jacob, how do I present myself as me? And Jacob picked his head up and he said, ask Van Dam, Dad! The rest of the stash is in the car.
Yeah.
I'm the beneficiary of mass praise for doing with my life exactly what I wanted to do with my life.
Yep.
I get to work with the men and the women in this beautiful performance art known as sports and professional wrestling. I am the first pick, the first person announced, the first headliner in a class completely picked by Paul Levesque. Only one person can drive the car out of chaos. Only one person can assume true control of the locker room. And the leadership that was sorely needed by the men and the women in this beautiful performance art has been bestowed upon us by that man sitting right there, Paul Levesque. Of course, I always break the rules when I come out here and do these promos, and the one thing that Paul Levesque asked me was, hey, please don't speak about me.
Yeah.
But the way that this man has assumed the pencil of this company and has led us to a creative freedom backstage where more superstars are emerging into the main events in front of your very eyes. And the manner in which he leads us will, let me tell you, for prosperity into that camera for the rest of my life, I will be a Paul Levesque guy. I will also call to your attention that his lovely bride, Stephanie, is here this evening. If my daughter grows up to be half the woman that Stephanie is, I assure you I will have raised a great lady in my household. I would also like to call to your attention that Stephanie is wearing a cap adorned with the letters ECW. I think at this point, after all these years, it's time for Stephanie to admit she married the wrong Paul. Indulge me for just a moment, and then we'll get to ECW. To my children, this is what I want you to do with your lives. It's not about the money. I don't mean to do it on television. I don't mean that you get to sit in the front row with these luminaries whose accomplishments in life and in this industry pale by comparison to what I've done. And by the way, if anybody here screws with you, you're 2 seats down from Haku.
I see Rikishi over there.
It's not about the money. It's about being worthy of people's respect. It's about being worthy of their admiration. It's about pursuing your dreams and failing and going after them again and again and again and again and failing 101 times and succeeding on the 101st. It's about waking up the next morning and you can't wait to get into it because the world just isn't fucking ready for you. Pursue your dreams. Pursue your happiness. And I promise you one day you will be standing on a podium in front of a group of your peers and your fans and your friends and your family and your children, and you will hear the love for the body of work that you put together with the true passion of your lives. I have been an orator for 40 years of my life. My father was a far greater orator than I could ever hope to be. And I will never find the words to convey to the two of you how much I desperately love you both. If you'll indulge me for one more moment, I would just like to publicly say I so wish my mother was here tonight to see this. I so wish my father was here tonight to see this. Hey, where's Cody Rhodes?
Uh-oh. Cody Rhodes. I see Brandy next to him.
I so wish your father was here tonight to see this too. I love me too. Well, I think that covers all the mush, right? I guess now it's time to talk about ECW.
He burned that jacket that he wore. That's the jacket that he wore in ECW. Oh, wait. Oh, he had the headphones. They're the phone.
Holy, the real one. I think I broke this over the head of Sting when Rick Rude became the United States Heavyweight Champion. Fucked up company called WCW.
Oh, this is great. It's awesome. Oh, there's the hat. There's the hat that he always wears. I love that hat. He always wore a hat in ECW. Now, that's why I love Paul Heyman. This is awesome. This is a great promo.
There comes a time in the life of every man where he has to accept reality. The reality to this man is that in 1993, this industry sucked. Oh, we had your plumbers and we had your garbage men and we had your clowns running around. But what happened to the love of the art of professional wrestling? I was a kid running around, both way into the back of Madison Square Garden, and all I could think of was, man, let me get my hands on this, and I will show them a way. I will show them the way. This business, shut up, kid. Shut up, kid. Shut up, kid. Here's what happened. I go to WCW.
Turn on the light.
To your wise man, and I said, well, okay. We need to find some place that will accept these ideas, that will accept this vision, that will look into the future, that will bring hip hop into wrestling, that will bring heavy metal into wrestling, that will bring sexy women fighting each other and real men bashing each other right in the face. We need to put people through tables. We need to climb the ladder all the way up to the top. We need to create the tribe of the extreme.
Yeah.
And it would never have happened any other place but in Philadelphia.
Hold on.
Where did Stone Cold Steve Austin drink his first beer? Right down the road in a bingo hall on the corner of Swanton and Winder called the ECW Arena. Where did Eric Bischoff get the whole idea for Cruiserweight? Rey Mysterio and Psychosis. Where? Right down the road on the corner of Swanton and Winder on the wrong side of the train set called the ECW Arena.
Rey Mysterio right there.
Dudleys say you're going through the table tonight and everybody's gonna like it. So Devon Evil.
I see the Dudleys there. Damn.
Where did Rob Van Dam light up an audience as much as he was lighting up the joint backstage in ECW?
Yep. RVD there.
Really says it best. ECW wasn't meant to last. We were
My
meant to
bad,
go
I
out
dropped
in a
it.
blaze of glory. We were Napster. We were here to change the business. We were here to disrupt the industry. It's exactly what we did. For those of you who say that the concept of extreme died on the corner of Swanson and Rittner, I beg to disagree. For those of you who will say that ECW lives no more, I respectfully disagree with your assessment. And for those of you who don't realize that ECW is alive today in the matches that are performed in front of you, that in the concepts that have been adopted by the entire industry, in the passion of the fan base that still comes today to WWE and any other wrestling promotion on the face of this planet. If you think that the spirit of ECW died in a bankruptcy court in 2001, you can.
He says, wait, he said something. What? Damn. I'm glad that, man, I'm missing PG. I'm missing TV 14. Paul Heyman is so great. Paul Heyman is awesome. I'm definitely warned.
CM Punk just leaned over to my son and said, "Your dad just got himself canceled again." And here's the funny part of it all, ladies and gentlemen. They ain't gonna cancel me because they know if they do, I'm coming back bigger, better, stronger than ever before. They canceled me in WCW. I became the manager of the Samoan SWAT team. They canceled me with the Samoan SWAT team. I became the manager of Mean Mark, who I then passed on to Bruce Pritchard behind WCW's back, and he is forever the Undertaker. They canceled me with Mean Mark, and I become Jim Ross's color commentator because somebody had to show that Opie how to do announcing. When they canceled me as a commentator, I came back with the Dangerous Alliance. When they canceled me out of WCW, I came back with ECW. When they canceled ECW, I came to WWE, and who do I end up with? The 1 in 21 and 1 Brock Lesnar. And when the entire world got canceled out by the zombie apocalypse that we've come to know as the pandemic, and Brock Lesnar went home to Saskatchewan to kill things that he could put on the plate to feed his family, that wasn't a knock on Hardcore Holly. For those of you who don't understand, Google it, bitches. I'm not here to educate you tonight.
Yeah, I see Charlotte. I see Charlotte.
And then I got canceled as the executive director of Monday Night Raw. And here I am in my mid-50s, and my 800-pound gorilla is home in Saskatchewan, and I'm out of any creative influence. And you think I've been canceled. And I'm swimming in the ocean of obscurity, and I'm rescued onto the island of relevancy by your tribal chief, the head of the table, the GOAT, the greatest of all time, Roman Reigns. For the young men and women sitting around this ring and up on that stage, the The message tonight is simple. They can't cancel you. Only you can cancel you. Only you can stop yourself from living out your dreams. Only you can let them cancel you. I've been canceled 100 times in this business. I'll come back 101. They canceled me on 101. I'll come back bigger, better, stronger, more extreme, and wiser in 102. I have the honor and the privilege of working not only with Roman Reigns and the Usos and Solo and a Samoan dynasty that will rule for hundreds of years to come. I work with the future of this business. I get to work with Braun Breaker. I get to work with Rhea Ripley.
What?
I get to work with Carmelo Hayes. I get to work with Trick Williams. I get to work with Jade Cargill. And I see the things in them that I saw the generation before them with Steve Austin and The Undertaker and Rikishi and CM Punk and Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. And she's sitting behind me, and I'm probably next to her wonderful husband, her biggest fan in the world. I've gotten to work with Charlotte Flair. So let's take this bitch home, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. Welcome to the class of 2024 Paul of Fame. I stand before you not only as the former advocate for Barack Lesnar, I stand before you as the best friend and biggest fan of Chicago's very own CM Punk. And I stand before you as special counsel and a wise man to the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns. I'm blown up. I have to pee. I've taken too long. And I assure you of this. This is not a Lifetime Achievement Award. I know everybody says, I'm just getting started. Ain't seen nothing yet. No, bitches. I'm just getting started. You ain't seen nothing yet. There's more disruption of this industry pumping through this heart. And I guarantee you, we're going to disrupt it all over again. And that's not a prediction. That's a sport.
That was awesome. That was wonderful. That was awesome. That was wonderful. Wow. Wow. That was awesome. That was awesome. That was a wonderful promo. We do have the Rock grandmother. I wonder if that's gonna be last. It might be last. I think the Rock may save it for last. Alright, now let's go back to JD from New York.
In the IWC, dudes
gotta do, man. I am tired. What a day it was today. What a night it was last night, man. A little too many adult beverages.
Who won the Underdog Battle Royal? Bronson Reed? Oh,
We had
Bronson
a
Reed
great
won the
time.
Battle Royal.
We did have a really, really good time. And I got a taste of some of the festivities going on for WrestleMania season. And last night, we went to Budokan for dinner. And it is always fantastic. If you guys have not been to Budokan, there's one in New York and there's one in Philly. I've been to both. The one in Philly is better than the one in New York. There was legitimately one on the boardwalk in Atlantic City, and they closed it down because the Budokan that was upstairs in the Caesars Pier is no longer there. It broke my heart. That was my favorite one. So now I gotta go to Philly to get my fix of Budokan. But man, their wasabi crusted filet, it is out of this world. Love it. Drew didn't know where we were heading, didn't know where we were going, and he looked at me a little snob, and I wasn't sure if he trusted my choice of dinner for the evening for Undertaker. This guy wiped his plate clean. I don't know what he ordered. He ordered some sort of steak. It was gone. He literally ate everything on the table and everything. So, job well done.
And I have something to
Job
say.
well done.
And
I
to
am a very
to
picky eater, but
talk about,
when
I
I
think
like
one more thing to say.
I like
I'm sorry.
something.
I'm going to say.
So from there we went
Just to talk
to
about,
the
just to let
Undertaker
everyone
and
know what
obviously
happened.
drinking before.
On
We got to the restaurant. We
WrestleMania,
had a couple glass of wine at
and they
there,
tribal,
and
and they
then
were
we get to
reigning
the
the
Undertaker.
family.
And I never been to the
Roman
Philly.
Reigns will pass.
He performed at the Fillmore in Philly, and I know a bunch of my bands have played the Fillmore. It's a beautiful venue. If you guys have not been to the Fillmore, it is gorgeous in there. Really my type of venue. The acoustics were great. The views that we got were fantastic. He got us seats on the balcony, our own little booth. Wasn't really a private booth. There were others sitting around us, but we were kind of taped off from the next group of people upstairs in the balcony. Really great seats. And, I'm getting older. When I go to shows, I don't want to sit, in the floor seating area. I don't want to stand up all show and have my fucking feet hurt as if I jogged 68 miles. It's ridiculous, man. Going to a concert at an older age, I'm not young anymore. I'm not my 20s. I get there fucking 7 hours early before the doors open, and I rush to the barricade, so I got front row stage standing. Don't do that no more. I'm an old geezer. I pay for fucking.
Might as well skip some of this. Hold on.
What I had envisioned going before I got there, Undertaker sitting down, nice little setting, private, intimate setting.
I have a feeling when that happened.
Purple spotlight or
Hold
something on Undertaker where he's just kind of reminiscing stories and going over, classic matches that he had and the mindset behind them and what led to them, and maybe kind of peel back the curtain a little bit on some of the creative decisions. I thought it was that type of show. It's not what we got. Maybe it was just me hyping the thing up and having this image in my random choice, multiple choice.
Oh, we have no choice. We're trying to help you get your life together. Because don't do it, choice. If you're in my kid and you're in my house doing choice, I don't care how much I would take the money away. I would call the police and have them until you go to rehab. That's it anyway. That's not what you want. I don't care if you're a job. You know, like that.
Some of the answers he gave were
Like
very
I can go there and really take the money from you. So we don't buy.
And the questions that were asked were but I would be
if mine was my kid, I don't care. If I wasn't just my kid and it was my house and he was doing drugs, I don't care how feel like you're my kid, you're my house, you're not doing drugs. I'll take the money away. I'll something that made them so sick. I'll take the money away. I don't give a shit. I will cut him off. Peel back the curtain a little bit. If I were you, I'd cut him.
And let us know some of what,
Hold on.
you know, environment
Might as well skip some of this.
of what WWE should do and find a destination for basically their entire vault of memorabilia. Honestly, it's exactly what it ended up being. You got, you know, stage sets from in your house. They're all fucking great out tonight only. 25% off all custom made titles. I'm like, all right. Just wait for another fucking deal to happen. Do it once, and WrestleMania does it again next year in Minneapolis. I don't think you have to do it again. Honestly,
While he's talking, I just want to say I think the Hall of Fame was very good. The Hall of Fame was awesome. I love Paul Heyman's Hall of Fame. I like that it was Roman Reigns that introduced him first, and Paul Heyman he wore the ECW cap. You guys saw it. He wore a jacket. We saw RVD. We saw the Dudleys. Everyone was there. I also like the fact that he also teased that he could work with Braun Breaker, Jay Carter, Rhea Ripley. He brought up a lot of names at the end of the promo. Braun Breaker is someone that we also talked about. We actually got a segment of that on SmackDown, I think, last month. So it's possible that we could see Braun Breaker and Paul Heyman. Braun Breaker could be built up so dominant, he could be a Paul Heyman guy. I think would love that. You can do Braun Breaker and Roman Reigns. I know some people talked about that. Maybe by next year, we could do that. It, Reigns win the title. Like next year, we can do Braun Breaker and Roman Reigns. That would be something interesting. Braun Breaker and Roman Reigns.
it's a one and done deal. You've seen everything, you did everything. Pat McAfee did the show, and I mean, it was just fucking crazy. I looked at everybody and people just standing around. You can't even fucking move. It was definitely an experience. And we walked around. There were a couple of fun games to play and part.
He talking about something else?
Give me and Jason the opportunity to tell their stories and get that out there. I had a great time. I thought we nailed it on commentary. We really made it, tried our best at least, really made it feel epic and worthy of the dream match moniker that a lot of people were saying that it was when the match was announced. They did great. Red still, a lot of the tremendous talent. WWE fucked up with him and he's better off. It really is.
Wait, what happened?
It's pretty shitty to see, but I thought they fucking killed it. I love Ali. I think Ali is a tremendous talent.
Ali.
WWE fucked up with him and he's better off.
Yeah.
It really is.
Ali
it's a
is.
beautiful thing. You see Ali doing his own
Ali.
thing and proving everybody wrong.
Ali.
I love when someone can say, fuck you, you messed up.
Ali.
It's your loss. And Ali has been doing such great work. The work he's done in the last 3 months, 4 months,
Ali.
has outshined anything he's done.
Ali. Yeah.
That's a testament to how great he was in WWE. Vince didn't realize.
Yeah. Ali's a great talent, great wrestler. They dropped the ball on him. They really screwed up with Ali. He's making a name for himself somewhere else, and he's doing better. He's doing great. 3 months in that company, he's doing great.
We also have Charles Mason versus Steve Macklin, former Impact World Heavyweight Champion. They legitimately had a street fight. They built a street fight. And they took it out to the streets of Philadelphia.
Hold on. Mike will skip some of this so I can get to them.
You guys are looking for something to do. Tailgate Joe got business tonight. We got a change to a major WrestleMania match. And Dragon Lee is out, Andrade is in, which I have no problem with, but I do find it a little fucked up if Dragon Lee is not hurt. So I hope we find out the actual reason why Dragon Lee was pulled. Because in all actuality, he was originally a part of the storyline, and now he's not. And Andrade is in. So we'll see what happens there. But Andrade is obviously going to make the match a little bit more interesting in my eyes, teaming with Ray. They're teasing a Carlito heel turn. Whether that happens at WrestleMania or not, that remains to be seen.
I don't know why.
No, but he was acting a little suspicious, a little fishy tonight. And then Cody Rhodes had a final message for the final boss. He's going to slap The Rock so hard that his ego is going to remember that he actually is the people's champion and not whoever he is depicting himself as now. So we'll go over everything we need to on this Friday night. I want to thank you guys so very much for joining me here. And I know you guys are watching the Hall of Fame. I will catch up on Paul Heyman maybe after the stream is over. It's always great to hear Paul Heyman talk.
Yeah.
So I will certainly catch up with that. The rest of the Hall of Fame really doesn't do anything for me. Honestly, I feel like it's a very underwhelming class this year. So I'm surprised they actually trotted out Paul Heyman first. I thought they'd save it for last. But I got to catch up on that, for sure. Anything that Heyman does, anything that Heyman says is usually...
Well, I already saw it.
But I'm glad you guys are here with me. We're going to get into the SmackDown stuff. Follow me on social media at Jacob. And tonight's show is sponsored by my great friends over at Blue Chew.
Oh, what happened? Oh, come on.
Or what you, I should say, think into the overall stage setup they should at WrestleMania when they already have everybody's money.
Yeah.
So that's just the way that I see it. A lot of people were criticizing the simplicity of the stage. I don't know what everybody really expected. I mean, did you expect some Liberty Bell type fucking monument on the stage? I don't know what anybody really expected. To me, it looks fine. It's WrestleMania. WWE doesn't do any stage setups for any other show at all. I mean, they'll go to Scotland for Clash of the Castle. They'll go to France for Backlash. They'll be in Germany for Bash in Berlin. None of those stages are going to have, specific stage setups. Those shows aren't going to have stages that are made for them specifically. WrestleMania is the only show that gets any sort of treatment like that all year round. Now, you would think because of that, WWE puts the amount of effort, maximum effort into the stage setup. But I don't really see the problem. I like the stage. I think it's simple, it's clean, and it does what it needs to do. And nobody's going to really give a shit about the stage, honestly. It's going to happen anytime you have WWE hyping up something. You're expecting something and then you're disappointed because WWE doesn't give you what you want. I've been there, done that, you know that. But it's all about what happens in the ring. It's all about how the show comes off tomorrow night and Sunday night. And it's about the story. The story needs to be right. You're not going to be thinking about a stage. If the story is fucked up, you're not going to be thinking about the stage. If you get the outcomes that you want, everything's going to be fine. The WWE has these three out there, and Logan is in Lincoln Financial Field on the WrestleMania stage. Paul says he's 2 steps ahead of Owens and Orton. Owens says the stadium is in fact right across the street. As a result, Owens and Orton threw their microphones down and left through the crowd to get to Lincoln Financial Field. Austin Theory and Grayson Waller climbed out from underneath the ring and ran after Owens and Orton through the crowd. The show went to a commercial break, and when the show returned, Owens grabbed a golf cart with Randy Orton and started to ride across the street. Waller and Theory chased him through the parking lot, and the show went back inside Wells Fargo Arena. So the storyline here is they're trying to get at Logan Paul, because they both hate Logan Paul, but Logan's in Lincoln Financial Field, and they were in the Wells Fargo, so they hijacked the golf cart to go chase him down and go find him. That's the way WWE decided to start SmackDown tonight. Not really overly exciting, but WWE is knocking on the doorstep for WrestleMania Night 1. What else is there to do? What else is there to say? Everybody's ready for tomorrow's festivities. We got a video package of the Andre Memorial Battle Royal.
What they got with it?
Match went 10 minutes. I would like to see the Battle Royal become a little bit more important.
10 minutes.
But I think this is the year that Triple H does win.
Exactly.
There's no need for it.
Exactly.
What's the point of the battle royal? Nobody usually gets put over if they win.
Exactly.
Just something that is nestled onto SmackDown because WWE doesn't want to put it on WrestleMania. They got their own vision for what WrestleMania is going forward. There's 7 matches on night 1, 6 matches on night 2. It's a perfect form.
Exactly.
The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal gives off this aura of let's put everybody in the ring at the same time. These people are on the WrestleMania card. Let's take everybody that didn't make WrestleMania and throw them into one match.
Yeah.
And give them the feeling of the WrestleMania weekend. It's not WrestleMania. And this Battle Royal means nothing. If you're going to do a Battle Royal, it needs to be more than 10 minutes.
Exactly.
And the fact that it went 10 minutes and there was little to no importance in this, I don't know why we're running this back year after year after year after year.
Exactly.
Bronze,
It's been going on for 10 years. Fuck the Battle Royal. It means nothing. It's worthless. It's a waste of fucking time. It's just their lazy way to get everyone on the card. Because they got nothing for these guys. Most of the people in this match. I didn't want the Battle Royal, but I don't give a shit. I'm not even gonna watch it because it's the same old shit. 10 years ago at WrestleMania 30, it was a big deal. It was a moment. It was a big deal when it's all won the big show. Now that we get it every year, it becomes more and more pointless. It's meaningless. It does nothing for your career. On the Battle Royal occur. You win an ugly trophy, and they don't do shit with you for the entire year. Bronson Reed won the Battle Royal, and it's not gonna do anything for him. Now I hope they're a bigger thing for Bronson Reed, but what's he gonna do? Is he gonna be in the big feud? Is he gonna go after a title? I hope so, because Bronson Reed deserves it. But I highly doubt it. I mean, Bobby Lashley won it last year, and he didn't do anything. He wasn't in a title or a big feud. He was paired with the Street Profits, and that was it. And I think he won it kind of derailed now because he was the Street Profits, not really doing anything at the singles.
Reed won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I'll get to that in a second. What does he do for him? What does he get him?
Exactly.
Where does he go from here? I don't know. It does nothing for Bronson Reed. Though he was the right guy to win, either him or Ricochet. Even if Ricochet won, what was he going to do?
Nothing.
So Omos was in this thing. Yes, the mighty Omos was in this. His usual appearance to fill the ring out, to add a big guy in the Battle Royal. Hasn't been on TV in what, 9 months?
Last time we saw him was at the Royal Rumble. When's the last time he wrestled a match on TV? He hasn't been on Raw or SmackDown at all. I don't think he ever wrestled a match on SmackDown. I think he did. I think it was a Java match. That was a long time ago. Last time we saw him was at the Royal Rumble. Why is Omar still on TV? And why I feel bad for MVP. MVP being wasted. MVP is being wasted. I don't know the fuck we're doing MVP, but he's being wasted, being paired with Omos. Because Omos ain't being used. He's not wrestling. I think they really derailed on his push. Can we get rid of Omos and do something else? I actually want to see MVP paired with Bronson Reed so they can build up Bronson Reed. How about you do Bronson Reed and Omos and get Omos out of here? Don't get the fuck about Omos. Have MVP paired with Bronson Reed and build up Bronson Reed a little bit. Jesus.
Your typical Omos appearance for WWE this year. We won't see him again until next WrestleMania.
I'm getting sick of
Pretty deadly. They were in there. They tried to go after Omos to start things off, while everybody else stood around and watched them act like fools. Omos eliminated Kit Wilson. Elton Prince then eliminated himself because he didn't want to have to deal with Omos. So the match started with Angel and Berto. They were eliminated immediately. They were eliminated by Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wild. Legado del Fantasma. Cameron Grimes was in there. We haven't seen Cameron Grimes. Where is Cameron Grimes on TV, and why hasn't he been on TV? You know, you look at Cameron Grimes, and I guarantee you a lot of you were looking at the Battle Royal, and you said to yourself, oh, man, it's Cameron Grimes. I didn't think he was still with the company. I thought he might have been let go quietly.
Well, that's a problem. Cameron Grimes has not even been used. I can't remember when the last time we saw him on TV. I think last time he wrestled with against Baron Corbin, that was last year when he came to the main roster. He hadn't been used at all. They don't know what the fuck to do with him. Is he doing dark? Is he doing main event or dark matches? Is he doing house shows? He hasn't been on TV in a while. They don't know what to do with Cameron Grimes. What the fuck is he doing on SmackDown?
I thought WWE was very high on Cameron Grimes.
Yeah, me too.
Especially Triple H.
Yeah, me too.
The fuck are they doing with him? Don't know why he hasn't been on TV at all. Eliminated.
Exactly.
Goodbye. This was all within the first minute, by the way. People just going out left and right. It's meaningless. So Grimes was eliminated. Jinder Mahal and Apollo Crews were eliminated thereafter. Boy, oh boy, man. WWE needs to make any budget cuts themselves. You're looking at the people that they would probably let go.
Yeah.
I don't know when Apollo Crews' contract is up, but that man needs to bounce immediately.
Yeah. They giving up on Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews who was once a great heel. He had a great one during the pandemic. He was a great heel, and he was the IC champion. He was doing fine in NXT. He's back on the main roster, and he pretty much a jobber. He's not doing anything.
Don't do what Ali is doing on the unions.
Yeah, Ali.
Three brothers got rid of Inder's share, so goodbye to Veer Mahan. Omos slammed J.D. McCafe, and the show went to a commercial break. When we get back from the break, and we show a replay of Omos accidentally eliminating himself while eliminating the Creeds. Thanks for coming, Omos.
For the weight that was.
Ivar tossed out Cedric Alexander. Whatever happened to Cedric Alexander's new tag team with Ashanti the Adonis? Remember that WWE filmed a vignette and aired an actual vignette with both of these guys prepping to look the part of a tag team. The vignette was Ashanti Adonis critiquing Cedric Alexander's choice of wardrobe. Remember that? Pepperidge Farm remembers. JD from NY remembers. What are we doing? Or was that concept and tag team idea?
If you don't want help,
I don't know. Poor Cedric. Cedric will now be banished to WWE Speed. Guaranteed. So he was in there. Ivar eliminated Ashanti the Adonis, supposedly his tag team partner. So we're down to the final five. Otis, Bronson Reed, Ivar. It's a lot of meaty men in there. A lot of meat madness in the battle royal. Ricochet and Akira Tozawa. So these five guys obviously were the last remaining in the battle royal, and the three big guys were going to go at it because these three, Otis, Bronson Reed, Ivar, were very vocal on social media about having a Meaty Men Invitational or Meaty Men Battle Royal at WrestleMania. Their version of Meat Madness. So we got the Meat Madness happening here on SmackDown between Ivar, Bronson Reed, and Otis. So they squared off. Ivar and Reed hit dual cross body blocks on each other. And then Ricochet jumped at Bronson Reed, but Reed caught him and placed Ricochet on the apron. So then we get J.D. McDouble, who I didn't even realize was still in the match. I thought he had gotten eliminated. He pulled Ricochet off the apron, and I legitimately thought Ricochet was going to fucking tear a ligament. I mean, the way McDonough pulled Ricochet off the apron, he pulled him off the apron, and Ricochet ended up getting caught in the ring skirt, and I don't know what the fuck had happened. Ricochet looked pissed. But McDonough, who was pulling a Jerry Lawler on the outside, sleeping on the outside, was still in the match, comes in and eliminates Ricochet. So he did keep the promise he made to Damian Priest. He would take care of Ricochet in the Battle Royal, and he did just that. Did J.D. McDonough win the Battle Royal? No. He did not. Tozawa eliminated McDonough. And now the final four is down to Otis, Ivar, Reed, and Tozawa. Otis did the worm on Bronson. Ivar instantly eliminated Otis. So he got his spot in and then goodbye. Ivar lifted Tozawa and threw him onto Otis. But Otis didn't catch him, and Tozawa took a nasty bump on the outside. Referee immediately went over to Tozawa to check on him. It looked fucking nasty. The final two were Reed and Ivar. Ivar executed a cartwheel at one point. He followed up with a spinning back kick, and things were looking good for Ivar until he missed the top rope moonsault. Reed popped up and clotheslined Ivar over the top rope, and Bronson Reed wins the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. So there was a lot of beef in that match, and only one beef was left standing, and that was Bronson Reed. Pause. Bronson Reed wins the Battle Royal. Now, honestly, it means nothing.
Exactly.
I love Bronson Reed. I think Bronson Reed's great. He's legit. Gotta have him on TV a little bit more, something a little bit more meaningful, and make him into a legit badass. Okay?
Yeah.
The thing with this, I can sit here and tell you until I'm blue in the face that the Battle Royal means nothing. That Triple H should get rid of it. The thing with this is, I look at it in a different way. We all know Triple H loves Bronson. He brought him back. Vince fired him. He was one of the rehires by Triple H. He wanted to make good. He wanted to do right by Bronson. Because if Triple H was in charge during that time period, Bronson Reed would have never originally been fired. The way I look at it is, even though the Battle Royal doesn't mean it, Triple H unfortunately didn't have a spot for Bronson Reed on the WrestleMania card and left him off the WrestleMania card instead of putting him on the show and giving him something unimportant.
Well, he doesn't have a
It would
big
not be
feud.
fair to Bronson Reed. He would get his WrestleMania match, but it wouldn't mean anything in the end. What this signifies is that Triple H has plans for Bronson Reed. Triple H is keeping it in the back of everybody's mind. Hey, I have not forgotten about Bronson Reed. The Battle Royal doesn't mean anything, but him winning the Battle Royal means Triple H is going to push Bronson Reed post WrestleMania. So I think we got that to look forward. All in all, I thought this was fun for what it was, but ultimately, 10 minutes, you can't really tell me the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal is important and needs to be a yearly staple on WWE television during WrestleMania season if all you're going to give it is 10 minutes. At that 10-minute mark, it's a complete waste of time.
Exactly.
Bronson Reed wins the Battle Royal. Very happy for him, and I think he's going to get a major push post-Mania in WWE.
Man, let's hope so.
Logan Paul, he was shown backstage at the Wells Fargo instead of Lincoln Fight. I don't want to sit here and tell you that Karrion Kross is wrong. He's not. But if these two factions weren't feuding, Bobby Lashley nor Karrion Kross would have a WrestleMania. And I'm very happy that Karrion Kross is getting a WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I think this match is going to be a sleeper match on night 2 of WrestleMania. I do. I think the Final Testament against Bobby Lashley's crew, Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits, I think it's going to be a sleeper match of the weekend, and I think it's going to open up a lot of people's eyes as to what Karrion Kross could really do. And Kross is killed. The vignettes he's been in, the promos that he's cut. I love the work Kross is doing. I don't blame Kross for much of the feeling of nothing during this season. I don't blame Kross at all.
It's not Kross' fault.
They're doing their best to work with the time that they're given.
Yeah.
But you see the work that Kross is putting into it.
Yeah, Kross is phenomenal.
This is a renewed Karrion Kross. This is a refreshed Karrion Kross. From the last time we saw him, this was before, Vince killed him.
Yeah. After you lost to Jeff Hardy in 90 seconds while being NXT champion, and then you came out with that stupid looking mask, and then he got released. And then Triple H came back and rehired him. And they tried to rebuild Karrion Kross. And what he's doing now is phenomenal. I think Karrion Kross should win because, as I said earlier, once Cody Rhodes wins the belt and he's the babyface champion on SmackDown, you have heels like Karrion Kross, AJ Styles. You have guys like that can take on Cody Rhodes for the belt. And Karrion Kross, he should be in a big program on SmackDown. He can't be doing nothing. It has to be a big program. That's why the babyfaces, that's why like Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, they should win those titles from the part-timers. And you can have Kross challenge for one of those titles. Have him in a big program. Have him do something. Because Kross, I love Kross.
And then fire the box. come back with a vengeance.
Exactly.
And I'm glad that he is feeling what he's doing. You see it, you feel it as a viewer. He's making the appropriate changes to the character. I don't know where the ultimate end goal for the character is, but I think he's knocked it out of the park so far. Bobby Lashley, on the other hand, with the Street Profits, I really haven't gotten myself invested in what they've been doing. I haven't gotten myself invested in this entire feud, to be quite honest with you. The best thing about this feud is that it's coming to an end. I don't really think there's a legitimate story here. There's no real meaning as to why these two teams are feuding.
Yeah, no,
They're not anywhere close to championships, either team. So what are they fighting over? Supremacy? What are you fighting over? The Bloodline is the biggest faction in WWE. What are you fighting for? Second place? Third place? Judgment Day is right underneath Bloodline. So what exactly are they fighting for? They're fighting for third place. To be the third best faction in WWE. It's great. Who gives a shit? But I do think that this match will signally end. Don't know where they go after this. And I do think that a lot of people are going to be surprised by what these two teams do night 2 of WrestleMania. Looking forward to it. Logan Paul. He comes out, music plays, he walks out. Orton and Owens are surrounding Logan Paul at ringside, inside the...
What the? Oh, come on.
This weekend for that United States Championship. They've been buddy-buddy for the duration of this build. It's going to be interesting to see when they finally do come to blows, because they're not going to be buddy-buddy on WrestleMania. It's going to be every man for himself. Can't be buddy-buddy with each other and then win the United States Championship at the same time.
That's not going to happen.
Dragon Lee. He was shown on the ground backstage, and he became the latest victim of a random, unknown assailant in the back. He was attacked. So Carlito was there with him, and Carlito is laying by Dragon Lee and consoling him and trying to protect his LWO brethren. The LWO music hit. Rey Mysterio walked towards the ring with Zelina Vega. Dirty Dom and Andrade El Idolo accompanied Elektra Lopez and Santos Escobar to the ring. You get Elektra Lopez and Zelina Vega one-on-one. I knew Elektra Lopez was not very good. And I told you guys about Zelina Vega not being very good. This was not good. Not good at all. WWE continues to put these women who are clearly not ready in a position to be on television, and then they give them 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
I would rather see 0 minutes.
Exactly.
0 minutes from Elektra Lopez and Zelina Vega.
Yeah, these two are not ready.
At the end of the day, and you may have a problem with me saying this, at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with being a manager or a valet. That's where their stock is highest. Elektra Lopez is not going to be some game-changing addition to the women's roster. She could be a very good compliment as a valet for Legado del Fantasma. Same thing with Zelina Vega. Zelina Vega's stock was never higher than when she was with Andrade in the first go-around. And then when they got called up to the main roster, Vince wanted to split them for whatever ungodly reason. Zelina went on to wrestle and do nothing. And Andrade went on to fail because he couldn't speak English and needed somebody to help him with his promos. He was all by himself. There's nothing wrong with being a valet or a manager. That's where they both shine the best. This is a waste of my time. The match was joined in progress after a commercial break. Two traded blows. Vega gained momentum with some... He's calling it the message.
Oh, wait, hold on.
On to the second rope, but Vega cut her off and hit on his old finish. Or is it Still his new finish, but under a different name. Shock for the 1, 2, 3. Great. 2 losers. With 1 loser getting the victory over the other. After the match, Dominic attacked Rey Mysterio. Things seem to be going the way of the heels. Andrade, all of a sudden, fought back for Rey. He just came out with Dominic and Santos. But in the end here, he's helping Rey, and he's standing up for Rey Mysterio. Andrade shook Rey's hand after Andrade cleared house, hugged him, and he hugged Zelina Vega. It's a great thing to see Andrade and Zelina Vega back together as a pairing. So they finally made their way back to each other. I think that's great. Andrade babyface with a babyface Zelina back as his advisor or agent type role, or she has him in that position that they were in NXT, speaker, advisor, whatever have you. I love it. I think it's great. I'm glad WWE finally found a way to get them back together, because that's when Andrade and Zelina, I just said, were at the top of their game within WWE. So the band is back together here. And Dragon Lee is attacked. Nobody knew what was going on with that. We'll get back to that in a little bit. Andrade now has a major role in the Rey Mysterio Santos Escobar story at WrestleMania. Bianca Belair, Naomi, and Jade Cargill. They're out to cut a promo, which might not be a good deal. You got Naomi, Bianca, who can't cut a promo. Love Naomi, but she's not a good promo.
So go ahead.
Love Bianca. She's not a good promo. Jade, not a good promo. You got 3 women out there who are not very good at cutting a promo. WWE's really testing the waters with this one, huh? Belair and Naomi came to the ring first, and Belair began saying that she has been fighting Damage Control longer than anyone. Belair said that Naomi showed up and then reminded her that, she's fighting Damage Control. Why she's fighting Damage Control in the first place. Naomi noted how Belair was getting dragged every week. Naomi then said they are going to WrestleMania, and they pointed at the sign, and everybody cheered like a bunch of geeks because they pointed at the sign. Belair said Damage Control's problem is that they've been at the top for so long. They weren't expecting anyone else to come through. Out comes Jake Carter. Big time entrance. We got the superstar treatment here, the lights, the smoke. Storm is coming. They're all dressed as cowgirls in Philly. I wasn't sure if it was a Dallas cow. It's not really my thing. It's not my cup of coffee. Beyonce released a country album, and I'm guessing this was paying homage to Beyonce, doing a whole country album. Impressive, I guess. It shows her overall talent to go from one genre and then master another. Kind of respect. So they're all dressed as cowgirls. So you got these 3 cowgirls out in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Cargill began thanking Belair and Naomi once she got to the ring. Cargill said Damage Control stepped up and got stepped on. And now Jade Cargill will get to show the WWE Universe what she is all about. Cargill says that they will show why there is no Damage Control. Limited Jake Cargill's mic time. They must know something that we already know, man. They're trying to conceal. I guess it's a good deal. The longer a Jay promo goes, the worse it's gonna get. She needs to really work on her cadence and the way she delivers her lines. That's the fucking problem. I mean, she sounds so overly robotic. It's like they're developing her into the next Charlotte Flair. Like, I know you can speak like a human being. Why does everybody go out there and sound like they're fucking regurgitating, remembering lines? I don't get it. That's her fucking problem. They're really trying to limit Cargill's time on the microphone. It's clearly evident by what we got tonight. They did the same thing last week, and they did the same thing this week. And they're going to limit her in the ring. This is why I said when she debuted, watch what they do at WrestleMania. Whatever you got last week with the attack on Damage Control, basically they gave you Jay's inclusion at WrestleMania at the end of SmackDown last week. Big boot, power bomb, and then Jade. That's all she's going to do. I would be shocked if she does anything more than that. I'd be shocked if she actually has to sell a wrestling hold or move. She's not going to get into that match until Naomi gets the work in, Bianca gets the work in, and then she gets the hot tag and wins the match for the Cowgirls. But man, they're really trying to limit everything with Jade Cargill. They wanted her on television. They needed her on television. But at some point, is anybody going to ask, is that all we got? Is anybody going to call them out on their bullshit? Are you going to dial in the microscope on Jade Cargill just a little bit more when everything that I have revealed to you already becomes more evidently clear? It's either sink or swim. Shut the fuck up or send this woman back to the Performance Center. I don't think Jade is going to be able to swim. I don't. And I don't wish any failure on her. I don't. I am not confident in her doing what needs to be done.
Exactly.
I'm not.
I don't like the babyface one. Like,
Jade herself.
I think she'll be heel.
Yes, Jade is a little bit more capable than Eva Marie. Yes.
Eva Marie, get the fuck out of here with that.
Jade herself.
Who get the fuck with Eva Marie?
Jay was shown backstage saying he will whoop up on his brother Solo later tonight. That is indeed the main event.
Don't know
Jay
why.
then said, yeet, and the crowd responded with their own yeet. And then we go to Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate making their entrance. Rey Mysterio. He was told Dragon Lee won't be cleared to wrestle this weekend. He's out of WrestleMania. Andrade chimed in and said, Rey, I will be your partner at WrestleMania. Let me team with you. I don't know why Rey Mysterio would turn down Andrade's services. Andrade is one of the best in the world.
Exactly.
Andrade said he would love to be his partner at Mania. All of a sudden, there's that Carlito character again, man. He's over there. He's the first guy we saw.
Carlito, what are you
Dragon
doing?
Lee was on the floor, huh? Yeah, I wonder who attacked Dragon Lee, man. Who was it? Was it somebody new coming from
Carlito?
No, right in front of your fucking face. It's Carlito.
Yeah. Carlito.
All they need to do is leave a little fucking trail of bitten apple somewhere, just to kind of give it away.
Yeah.
And then Carlito walks in here after Andrade makes the statement that he wants to team with Rey Mysterio to fill in for Dragon Lee. So Carlito popped up and told them to take down Santos and Doc. And he's happy, and he's going to support his brothers in the LW. We're going to fight this together. Meanwhile, you know Carlito wanted to be him. Why didn't Ray pick Carlito? Carlito's in the LW. Well, why is he teaming with somebody that's not even in the fucking group? You're Carlito. Aren't you feeling a little jaded there? No pun intended.
Yeah.
Aren't you
Carlito.
feeling a little slighted if you're Carlito? I know I would be. This guy's in the fucking faction and Ray still won't pick me. He's going outside the family. Who attacked Dragon Lee? You're looking at him.
Mm-hmm.
Carlito. Whether it happens at WrestleMania or not, I don't know. I don't know where they're going with this Dominic and Legado. Judgment Day was on the show tonight. We'll talk about them in a little bit because they showed up at the end of the tag team match. You know, Dominic looks to be on his way out potentially of the Judgment Day group. Now, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I mean, I'm going to have a very difficult time believing and liking WWE splitting up Dominic and Rhea. at some point you're gonna have to just cut the umbilical cord there and just separate them. I know it's a great act. I know they get great heat. The on-screen chemistry is there, but Rhea is more over than Dominic ever will. And most of Dominic's heat, I believe, comes from what he's built up with Rhea. It'll probably still linger if he's in another group, but a lot of that really has to do with Judgment Day. They made that. I don't know how well that's going to translate to a Legado or if he joins another faction. Judgment Day may be on the outs. Rhea Ripley, in my eyes, the way that I see it, she's going to end up being babyface. So maybe splitting her and Dominic is probably the best for her. This will land Dominic in Legado. So it'll be Rey, Angel, Humberto, and Dominic. And then we get Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, and Andrade. And then you got Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wild. So that's the LWO. I don't know where any of this is going. I don't. It looks like that. It really honestly felt like that Dominic was trying to court Andrade into Judgment Day or into Legado. It looked like he was doing business for both Judgment Day and Santos Escobar, and he was trying to kind of make this negotiation with Andrade. Do what you need to do for us, and then maybe we'll get you into Judgment Day. But Andrade said, fuck all that noise. He turned on Dominic, he turned on Santos, and aligned himself with Rey Mysterio. I guess it made sense to include him in the tag team match now because, Dominic, obviously, he was having this on-screen thing with Dominic and Rey have been having this on-screen thing for well over a year, and Rey and Dominic needed some other aspect to kind of light that fire, and that light came from Andrade. Andrade was not going to stand for it anymore. He saw what Dominic was doing. He didn't agree with it. He took his negotiation and said, fuck off, piss off. What you're doing to your father is not right. Does he make more sense than Dragon Lee? Probably. Dragon Lee hasn't really been on TV. He hasn't. I don't know what Dragon Lee's status is. Is Dragon Lee hurt? Why didn't WWE want to keep Dragon Lee in the match? Unless he really is not medically clear. Why take that WrestleMania moment away from him? We've all, watched him from NXT get called up to the main roster. This is why he came. He wanted to be on the main roster. He wanted to make big boy money. He wants to do WrestleMania. And then you just snatch it away from him. He got hurt. Why?
Is this all part of the storyline?
In favor of Andrade? I get Andrade's the bigger name, the better wrestler. Probably makes a little bit more sense storyline-wise, but you promised that match to Dragon Lee, so if he's not hurt, why don't you just stick to the original plan? I don't really get it. Kind of looks like it's a little fucked up. Maybe he is hurt. I hope it's not. I hope it's not that serious if he is. But it makes me wonder why they just pulled him randomly and took that moment away from him. Maybe it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
I didn't say Rey was in Legado. Who said Rey was in Legado? Rey's not in Legado.
He's in LWO. The hell?
Andrade. Dominic. Tag team match. New Catch Republic. Tyler Bate, Pete Dunne. Defeated Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. Tag team match went about 8 minutes. I mean, this was fun. Just two teams in the ladder match at WrestleMania trying to get momentum going into this weekend show. Dunne and Theory started the match, and Dunne quickly had control early. Bate tagged in, landed a senton. Waller tagged in. Bate kept control, head scissor takedown. Bate then spun Waller into a flip dive onto Theory on the outside. And we go into a commercial break when Waller caught him and hit a DDT on Bate on the 8. So right into commercial. Show returned. Waller hit a rolling blockbuster up on Bate for a 2 count. Bate then powered up, landed a vertical suplex to even things out here. Bate on the outside after bop and bang miss. That's his fake out punch, by the way. If you don't know what I'm talking about. Yes, bop. On both Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. 1, 2, 3. They get the victory and the momentum going into the tag team scramble ladder match at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate will not be winning the tag team titles. That's my prediction. If I had to choose two teams, WWE's really honing in on this stipulation. You know, both sets of championships have to be pulled down from atop the ring in this ladder match. They're really setting it up for two sets of tag team champions to be crowned post WrestleMania. Now, I've said this until I'm blue in the face. WWE does not have enough teams to solidify two separate titles and two separate divisions.
What tag teams are there?
Let's be real, they don't. WWE would probably do best if we had one set of tag team titles, one tag team, and they are split between both Raw and SmackDown. Not only would you give a boost to SmackDown in that department, you know, you could put them on SmackDown, put them on Raw, fit them in, plug them in wherever you need extra talent, and then the divisions would float between both shows. The champion would float between both shows, just like the tag team titles in the women's division. I don't know why the women's tag team titles have separate rules than the men's tag team titles. It should be the same fucking thing.
Exactly. How is it that the women's tag team title can show up on any show, but the tag team title can't? That makes no sense. First of all, I just have the men's tag team titles on Raw since Raw 3 hours. You can build your tag team business for 3 hour Raw and keep the women's tag team titles on SmackDown, and that's it.
They don't have enough teams to solidify two divisions. They don't. They'll end up doing the same thing that they did year over year over year over year. If that's the case, you'll run through matches and nothing will feel important and nothing will feel special. I don't know why we're batting around these ideas. Yet let's get two separate tag team titles. No, that was never the answer. Ever. WWE's playing it up like it's going to happen. If I have to choose two teams, I'm going with Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, and I'm going with Miss Truth. Or Awesome Truth. I love DIY, honestly, to win the tag team title. I don't think that's going to happen. I could be wrong.
Yeah, he does have a point. I mean, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller need to do something. I wouldn't mind them being tag team champions. I think they're a great pairing. Austin Truth, based on the storyline with R-Truth and Judgment Day, it does make sense. Judgment Day might win. R-Truth will get the titles. So we'll have to wait and see what happens here.
After the match between the New Cat Republic and Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, Judgment Day ran out and attacked both teams. This included Rhea Ripley, who watched every member perform their finish on all members of this tag team match. Damian Priest looked like a savage. LA Knight's still getting massive reactions anywhere he goes. Good for him. He had a little brawl today in the media junket where all the wannabe reporters were crowded around together, circle jerking each other. LA Knight was attacked by AJ Styles during the media junket. AJ actually ended up with a busted lip. I thought that looked great.
I wouldn't pay. I made a lot. I wouldn't pay.
In random spots. I love it. Great. So we got a video of last week's Angled AJ being aired. LA Knight stood in the ring and the crowd was chanting his name. Let me talk to you. And the crowd helped him sing along. Or not really sing along. He helped him. He was chewing on his gum.
You're dead and don't everything.
And he got tongue-tied.
I just want to say something.
Maybe we shouldn't be chewing gum while we're trying to cut gums.
I haven't said.
Knight told Styles to grab his crying towel because all Styles has been doing is crying about LA Knight. Knight says he makes Styles interesting, and he's going to give Styles three the hard way as he puts him through the field goal post. LA Knight flows with LA Knight, the crowd be chanting, singing along with me. LA Knight, yeah! That's basically it.
It's not my.
No funny business, no shenanigans.
Get killed because the drug.
Straight to the heart
because of a
promo.
That's it. You're done. It's
These
your fault.
guys are
You
going to
go to
wrestle
jail with your fault.
at WrestleMania.
You want to get
I
help?
think
Get
he's
help
right.
yourself.
I think this is going to
Go
be
to fucking
another sleeper
rehab.
match this week. Anything AJ does is just great. Hopefully, he can bring out
I'll take
Mr.
him away.
LA.
I don't give a
Bobby
shit who you
Lashley,
are. You're
his
not
group
an
cut
adult. You're a
promo.
child.
Cut
You're
a
not an adult. You're
vignette.
a child.
DFAC said that there will
I'll
be
go
nowhere
there and
to
take
go
that
for the
fucking
final
from you.
test.
I don't give a shit.
Lashley chimed in, said that this
Go.
weekend they will finish Karrion Kross and the Author of Pain.
I tell them they won't finish.
Jey Uso. He went one-on-one with Rhodes, went about 6 minutes. I didn't really give a shit about solo wrestling, yet another main event. For all the people who have gone on to say, I hope Roman Reigns wins the title, how Cody doesn't finish his story. I don't know how many more main events of Solo Sikoa you guys can be subjected to on a weekly basis.
Yeah. I mean, at first we were all tired of Jey Uso hogging up the main event. And that was in the first year of Reigns being champion when Jey Uso would main event Jey Uso, he was main event SmackDown almost every week. I mean, he was always fighting Reigns in battles. I mean, I was annoyed at that. Now doing it with Solo because it can't be Jimmy. Jimmy's not really that main eventer. He hasn't really had good matches. Solo was undefeated for a while. He was protected. He beat John Cena. Hadn't he lost how many matches? How many fucking main event gonna keep seeing? I hope that comes to an end today. When Cody Rhodes wins the title, we'll see Cody Rhodes in the main event because he'll be your champion. Cody Rhodes will be the guy. He'll be leading SmackDown. He'll be a full-timer. He's gonna be there every week. He'll main event SmackDown. He'll have great matches. I'm looking forward to. Okay, Cody Rhodes is gonna be your babyface. What heels are gonna be lined up for Cody Rhodes? Who on SmackDown is a heel that's being built up? Karrion Kross, AJ Styles. Randy Orton, I wait until Orton turns heel. I do that somewhere down the line.
What is he now? 0-35? Guys have won a fucking match since he's beaten John Cena. I don't know why we're accumulating house show losses for Solo Sikoa, but 0-35 is what the cool kids on social media are saying now. Match was pretty much what you expected between Jey and Solo. Cody gave the go-home speech here. Rah-rah, WrestleMania, finish the story, tribal chief, final boss, yada.
Yeah, same old shit.
Match started with some back and forth between the brothers. Solo was on the outside. Jey ran at him. Solo cut him off with, like I said, paint by number stuff. Solo set up for the spike, and Jey countered into a bunch of super kicks. Jey hit a splash from the top on Raw. Couldn't do it to Rock and Roman, so why not do it to the two losers of the Bloodline? Cody then gave Jimmy a crossroads. Seth had Cody's belt, and
I didn't like this. I thought it was lame. Why do a copycat on what you did on what happened on Monday Night Raw? Cody and Seth aren't winning night 2, and they aren't. They aren't, and they shouldn't. If they do, I'd be shocked. I'm gonna be upset. Cause I ain't gonna spoil your night 2 main event where you have to do a swerve and a screwy finish. Something gonna happen in night 2 main event. Whether Bloodline will or not, so something will happen. If it doesn't, it can be too obvious, too lame, too predictable. I don't want to see that. Now we all know Cody's gonna win, but how's he gonna win? Something gonna happen in this match. He may not win clean, but it's gonna be a screwy finish. If he does win clean, I'll be shocked. But at the same time, I'll be happy because Cody will be the guy to beat Roman Reigns and win the goddamn title. And finally, for the story, I can't go through another year of Cody Rhodes coming out there saying, "What do you want to talk about? I'm gonna frame my story." I don't want to see this guy in secondary feuds and nothing messes. And I don't want to see Paul Heyman talking to his phone. Siri, call Roman Reigns. I don't want to see Roman Reigns holding up hot in 5 months because SmackDown is actually suffering. We need full timers, especially when we have Logan Paul at the part-time champion. Hopefully, he dropped the title to LA Knight when LA Knight gets momentum and beats AJ Styles. Hopefully.
the crowd started to sing Seth's song. They then saw Seth hit Jimmy with the belt, and Jey hits the Uso splash from the top rope on Jimmy. all that's over, Cody grabbed the microphone and said that tomorrow night, his best friend, or his good friend, I should say, his partner, Seth Rollins and him, are going to slap The Rock so hard they will move his body from his soul. And he will remember that he is the people's champion. Cody then finished up saying that on Sunday, he is going to dethrone Roman Reigns, the tribal chief. Cody says he will finish his story and a better chapter, a new story will begin. Cody pointed at the WrestleMania sign because that's what you need to do before we all move on to Lincoln Financial Field tomorrow. Points at the sign, makes a promise that he should honestly keep. I know I've seen some people saying that Triple H dropped an Easter egg or was hinting at something about the story not being finished. Listen, I don't know what else to tell you guys. We've gotten to this point with everything you have seen from Rock and the beatdowns and the promos and Cody basically doing nothing, crying and being a cock. With everything we've seen, there is absolutely no way that you could justify Roman Reigns winning this match. With everything you've seen.
You can't do what you did last year. And Cody Rhodes, WrestleMania 40, every 10 years, we get a happy ending with a big storyline, a big, most over babyface, getting this moment. Cody Rhodes is going to do with Daniel Bryan. Well, different, but he should be just like what Daniel Bryan did 10 years ago. Chris Benoit did in WrestleMania 20 and WrestleMania 10. WrestleMania 40, every 10 years, we get a big storyline with a babyface overcoming all the adversity, all the obstacles, all the shenanigans, they get his moment, become the guy, get his moment, be the world champion. I think believe in. It's been like 4 years now since we had a babyface again who was someone young, someone who deserved it. Last time it was Drew McIntyre. This time it's Cody Rhodes. Now this will be a lot better because WrestleMania is a big thing. We have fans. Fans will love it. And then we'll see where we go from there. We'll see how he can be booked as a babyface. Hopefully it's different than Drew McIntyre because Drew McIntyre was under a pandemic. And we all criticize Drew McIntyre's title reign. If Cody Rhodes does not walk out champion, I don't want to hear the name Rhodes ever again. Now you really bury and really wait what you did with Cody Rhodes. You cannot do what we did last year. Clearly Cody Rhodes is winning it because there's no one else to beat Roman Reigns. There's no one believable, there's no one that's on his level, there's no one that's credible enough to beat Roman Reigns. There's no one who's mega over and has a story like Cody Rhodes. There's no one else on SmackDown. There's no one on Raw. You can't just build someone else, yes, I'm going to beat them. That's not going to happen. Now, we'll see what happens after when Cody wins the belt, and we'll see what challenger does he have. And we'll see what big feuds is he going to have, and what heels are going to be after him. It could be AJ Styles, maybe Karen Cross, Austin Theory, Randy Orton. They can say that somewhere down the line. Because I'm looking at SmackDown. Who's on SmackDown?
There's only one out.
Yeah.
Cody finishes his story.
And finally wins the goddamn title.
Oh, but what about Roman breaking Hogan's record?
Fuck that. That is not.
Got a place record? Yeah, great. Shove it up your ass.
That does not exist.
What record? There is no record.
Exactly.
Roman is not breaking Hogan's third place all-time record. It's not. WWE's hyping up the fact that Roman Reigns is breaking Hulk Hogan's record for most main events of WrestleMania. That record he can have. They're taking one away and giving him another Hogan.
Exactly.
Because he's wrestling twice on Saturday and Sunday. But no, he's not taking the title past WrestleMania. A post-WWE with Roman as champion is detrimental to the company. The money isn't even in Roman Reigns as champion. It's not. All that shifted over to Dwayne. Rock is going to be back. I don't know if Roman's going to be on TV post-Mania. I'm sure we'll get something on Monday or Friday. But after that, I think Roman's going away for a little bit. Rock is going to film a movie. He's not going to be back. WWE has obviously planted a ton of seeds for a potential Cody and Rock match at SummerSlam. I mean, I feel like it really should be Rock and Cody in the main event of WrestleMania this year with all the fucking build that they did with Rock and Cody. They don't even feel like Roman's in the fucking main event. Everything you've seen up until this point, Cody needs to win. Everything. If WWE doesn't give Cody a title on Sunday, I don't know what I would do come Sunday on this show. You might have to restrain. You might get another Great Khali Punjabi prison match rant. Or another rant that you got on Wednesday, where I said, "You're gonna come on here, man. I may give you 7 or 8, man. There's no reason to go to a 12. I gave you 12. You guys come for 12.
Exactly. I think it.
Didn't really do much of anything, man. We got that Andrade inclusion in the tag team match with Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar. But outside that, this SmackDown really didn't do much for me, man. It really didn't. Very came by numbered stuff. They were just turning their wheels for WrestleMania tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's the big show. We'll be live right here on YouTube with all of the coverage on the podcast. So make sure you guys set your notifications for that for sure. Thank you guys very much for all your support.
He didn't do it for distance.
Follow me on social media at Jake.
Yeah. Now, if Cody and Seth win night 1, there's no way he's winning night 2. It's gonna be Roman and Rock win night 1. Rock pin Cody. That's the adversity and the obstacle in Cody's way. We get the bad end with the heel going over. Because Roman Reigns and Rock have to look strong going into night 2. And put pressure on Cody. Then, okay, he has to go through all the bloodline shenanigans on night 2. If Cody and Seth win, I'd be shocked, and I would not like it at all. I would actually hate it. Because now you're going to spoil night 2. Having Roman and Cody without no bloodline interference, no shenanigans, nothing like to make the fans interested, sounds way too predictable, way too easy, and just lame. And I think that'll be boring. Fans will not be interested. I don't want to see that. That's not happening. Rock and Roman win night 1, and a new story could be Rock and Roman. Now, The Rock is going to shoot a movie probably like in May. Now, I'd be shocked if we get the match at SummerSlam with Rock and Cody. Did Rock lose? Did they pull over Cody? Or is Cody going to wrestle someone else at SummerSlam? We actually won't know. But the story is going to be Rock going to pin Cody. It could be Roman pinning, but I think it'll be Rock pinning Cody. Because that's the story. Rock pinned Cody. Clearly, the story is going to continue between Rock and Cody. So, I do agree with that. I do agree with that.
Switched it. And just like that.
The final stop, the biggest show of the year. Yeah. 4 minutes? Wow. .4 minutes. There's some amount to making hit, but distance. I think I made this long enough. Christian Miracle made hit for distance. You gotta get my commentary made it for distance. Lisa was right there. Superstar that were interviewed. She already did her predictions. I didn't have time to watch these though. Wait, what? Oh. Here's Get My Work commentaries. Well, I will just end the video. Until that time, hit that like button, leave a comment, please subscribe to my channel. I'll be back with more. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support. Until next time, I will be here. I actually forgot to do the NFT review. Actually, I did not do my prediction for I think there's like 6 matches on the card. See if I can find it. If they even have it. I don't think that they do. They may not have it. Not sure they even have the NFT on here. There's the see NXT and Deliver at 11 o'clock. I think it starts at, I think the main show will start at 12. That's the countdown WrestleMania. This is the Hall of Fame. They Stand and Deliver. We know that the main event of Stand and Deliver is Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. They put guy over top one. I'm not sure who's gonna win. The build happened great. They make history. Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes will be the first two black men to main event a premium live event. So I'm not sure who's gonna win. I think Trick Williams should win, or Carmelo could win. I don't think Trick Williams is going to the main roster. Trick will stay on NXT. Carmelo Hayes might go to the main roster. We'll have to wait and see. Dijak and Josh Brady taking on OP Family for the North American Championship. I think Dijak might win. Dijak is more deserving. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot the Rock was at the Hall of Fame. 1 minute. My vote is in the video. Until next time, I'll see y'all later. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support. I will see y'all later. Alright.